But you just have to, you know, kind of watch this meter before you do it. I mean, you're not going to just...
Well, it's never a wise thing to jump in on a three-way shot off anyway, right? So you probably wouldn't even do it there.
I might neutral jump.
Yeah, but not like...
I won't jump in, which is what I did against Rin, right? Not like, if I jump in, like,
that was a good fight.
I was like, I better just jump up and down. If I don't do that, then...
It's nice to beat good players. Like even though you like didn't place top 3, you beat some good players to get there.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty happy with it. Record that match?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I would have recorded every match that people wanted me to record. I was ready. I had 2 memory cards, 2 batteries.
At least I can actually watch that video again.
This is good. Between the 2 batteries, there's actually enough battery life on this camera to record like a whole turn. Right? I mean, I'm still recording it. So, I'm gonna...
My high points where I normally beat people like these 2, and I didn't get caught.
You could have had Ben.
What happened was, I don't make sense of something like that. Have your
Mashing. See, the thing is, you weren't picking it up enough. Vin likes to mash off the block jump-ins.
Oh, you want to mash on any sort of block.
But the block jump-ins aren't like that.
Well, that's what Rain did.
I think I did pick up on it until
Oh yeah, because you don't take it back.
because my fight Rain said.
He couldn't mash me, my block streams are just too tight. Yeah, I had it down there. My execution was off against B-Mike, but so I had to turn it up for that final. I didn't want no bullshit to happen. Nice! Nice! Oh, wow! Could this be it?
It ain't over till it's over.
True. It is Psylocke.
There's things I was really happy with. I hope that I can bring it back.
Just play solid. What you got to start doing is if one of the things you do when you're a player, like say you're the type of player who can't get the right instinct, you know, like you think you have it, but you know you're always making the wrong choice, right? You've got to come up with. Is that it? You got to come up with a pattern, but not an obvious pattern, obviously.
But something that can...
But something that in your mind, you're like, hey, this is what I'm going to do this time. Right? So, yeah. So, for Bison,
I was going for those tickets on the
one of the things with Bison is when people see us focus attack, they're afraid, right? They're like, I should focus attack. And you run in a lot, and then you run in and try and throw. But one of the things you don't do enough is you don't run in and just standing around us. What you got to do is...
Well, I tried that a couple times, but I kept getting blocked or she got over here.
Don't worry about that, though, because...
but I didn't want to be too scared of it, though.
Yeah, you don't... So, what you should be doing...
I was actually trying to mix it up with...
For example, okay, so you fake your focus attack at that distance and you dash up, right? Go for a throw, do 2 roundhouses. Out of the 3 attempts, you gotta have 2 roundhouses in 1 throw. 2 roundhouses, 1 throw, 2 roundhouses, 1 throw. What's gonna happen though is them getting thrown is gonna start making them paranoid of the throw. They're gonna start fearing it. That's when the roundhouses are gonna start working.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Well, I was also gonna say, well, I'll train them with the grab, right? And then just go for the low attack.
And you also got to sense when the guy in the block mode and just go Andre on him. Just fucking short scissor, ducky short, short scissor, ducky, and just spam that. See, one other thing about fighting games, about being good, if you notice, like Daigo's perfect example, where you watch his play and people say he spams. And he is spamming, but the secret there is that you want to do something, if it's working, you want to keep doing it until your opponent gives you a reason to stop. If your opponent never gives you a reason to stop, just keep doing it.
basically make sure your legs are solid.
Yeah, but like if a guy's gonna sit there and let you run dash up and throw him all day, then just keep dashing up and throwing him until he gives you a reason to not do that. You just keep doing it. And that's what Daigo does best, right? If you watch him, he fireballs the shit out of guys, and he doesn't stop until the guy does something to make him stop. He's like, if you can't deal with these fireballs, you'll lose. I should have did directional.
Me too. This all sit down with me. Because I never played before, so I had no idea how to play.
One of the things you got to do, you got to learn Ryu's. You know how Akuma has standing roundhouse on Sagat? Ryu has the, you can go ducking, short, jab, jab, standing, jab, trip. You gotta learn to do that. Ryu can do, like say you start hitting him low, and it does good damage, you don't have to waste meter, and it's not hard to do. So you're like, you do 2 jabs, and then you do a standing jab, and depending on if it's the long one or the short one, like if it's this one, you do another one. And then you trip them, and that all links together. So it's like jab, 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 trip.
Yeah, I've been trying to get the sweep like back. Because I know he does it all day in long ones.
Yeah. Well, Daigo does that on everybody he can get it on. Yeah, because it does good damage, it doesn't require meter, and it's an untouchable knockdown. He gets 3 mix-up games.
Performance budget.
I just hate though how once Scott has any question down, it's like you're eating a chunk of it before you get it.
Yeah. What did Joe get?
Got 5th.
What was the top? Okay.
It was you.
Oh, David was 4th.
You,
Ben, Levi.
David, me, Rain, and
Rain should have used Sagat on you.
yeah, that's what I was hearing though. I was like, because after I won that second one, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna pull out Sagat, no hit rebound.
He doesn't have confidence in Sagat for some reason.
Well, no, that's the thing though. He says, no, he was like 17-10, second, first starting online. So, and even offline, you think
So why was he using Sagat?
I think it's because this gets
like, I was like,
I don't know, man.
he doesn't even need the
Like,
stuff.
Like honestly, Tiger Knee is like Bai's nightmare.
Oh yeah.
He has no answer.
I can't focus on anything. And then like if he lands and I try to dash forward, uppercut, tiger shot, like dash back, tiger shot. It's like fuck.
That move is just a nightmare for a lot of characters.
Like don't